Cowgirl boots and a bow red lip, hands on hips, got a natural dip. She ain't out here for a man or a prize, she just came to move and hypnotize. Left cheek pop, now switch to the right. Circle it slow, now bounce it tight. Drop it down low, but keep it smooth. When the beat hits, you know the move. Now wiggle to the left, shake it to the side. Pop it in a circle, then let it glide. Bend those knees, hands on your thighs. Now back it up slow and give them that smile. Twist it once, roll it twice. Girl, you're on fire on a Friday night. No need to slide, because real women jiggle. Just work that groove, do the cowgirl wiggle. They ain't ready when the girls take lead, with a whole lot of sass and a two-step tease. You don't need rhythm, just attitude. It's a full-blown move when you move like you do. Left hip sway, then double tap. Slide it on out, then bring it back. Spin pose, give them the look. This ain't no line dance, it's a baited hook. Now wiggle to the left, shake to the side. Hop it in a circle, then let it glide. Bend those knees, hands on your thighs. Now back it up slow and give them that smile. Twist it once, roll it twice. Girl, you're on fire on a Friday night. No need to slide, because real women jiggle. Just work that groove, do the cowgirl wiggle. Pop that booty out, roll it smooth, let it loose. You got the moves, dip it low, raise it up proud. Now shake it like you run this whole damn crowd. Wiggle to the left, shake to the side. Make that dance floor come alive. Turn and twist, then glide in style. On that space and drive them wild. Twist it once and roll it twice. Girl, you're burning bright like a rodeo light. Let them stare, it's okay to giggle. You just lit the night with that cowgirl wiggle. Ain't about him, this is about you, honey. Shake it one more time and ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
It was a stone cold Texas morning, many years since he'd been gone, but I still recall his poker face and the wisdom he passed on. I found a note inside my pocket from way back when I was young. Seems he'd left behind one final gift before the deal's done. It said, son, the game keeps changing, but the truth will still hold on. You gotta play what you've been given and learn from every hand that's drawn. It's not all holding and folding, there's something else you need to know. To keep the game from playing you, you gotta share what all you know. You got to hold on to the moments, know when to walk away, know when to fight for something, and when to kneel and pray. Every man becomes a gambler when he's staring at the dark, and the trick to winning it all is playing from the heart. So I took that tattered letter and I tucked it in my vest. Hit the road with just a deck of dreams and a compass in my chest. I met some broken players and a few who'd beat the odds, but none could match the gambler's grace or the fire in his cause. I taught the ones who listen the lessons I had learned. Kept the old man's torch alive for as long as it would burn. Gave an ace to everyone I'd meet, whether enemy or friend. And when my soul grew tired and weary, I'd hear his words again. You got to hold on to the moments, know when to walk away, know when to fight for something, and when to kneel and pray. Every man becomes a gambler when he's staring at the dark, and the trick to winning it all is playing from the heart. I'd see his eyes in old saloons, hear his voice in diesel hums. Son, don't be chasing fools, go and march to your own drums. There's a cost to every wager and a story in each scar, but the soul that keeps on learning is the richest one by far. So I hold on to the moments, know when to walk away, know when to stand for something, and when it's time to pray. Every man becomes a gambler when he's playing with his fate, but the ones who leave a legacy live a life that's truly great. And as that old train fades away, I swear I hear him call. You never stop to count your winnings, boy, till you've truly given it your all.
He is the great nephew of the late great Kenny Rogers. That is Mike Rogers right there. Mike Rogers Music on social media. That is called The Gambler's Legacy. And before that, a great hit song called Cowgirl Wiggle. We'll have one more from Mike Rogers in just a moment because it is Triple Play Thursday. Welcome to a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, where everybody in the program gets 3 songs in a row played tonight. I am broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. I've got a great live show for you tonight. 3 hours of the best in new country music and 2 great radio interviews tonight as well. Ava Bentley will be my special guest in hour number 1 and Pamela Rooney in hour number 2. You're going to enjoy the stories behind their songs and, of course, lots of great country music on the radio. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, KWradio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com in Texas, NBRNonline.com out of Nashville, Tennessee, and The Music Room in the UK. You can also catch the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming services like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your music. Just Google search The Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to New Country's Best. The third song in the triple play from Mike Rogers is called Slow It Down on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Woke up late, coffee gone cold, another sunrise I never saw unfold. Traffic humming like a worn-out tune, chasing time from dawn to afternoon. My phone keeps ringing, can't hear myself think. 1,000 things I'm missing in a blink. Mama called, said, son, when you coming around? Guess I forgot how sweet the quiet sounds. I need a dirt road, a sky full of stars, front porch swing and a beat-up guitar. A little more calm, a little less race, a slow dance in a fast-paced place. Life's been flying like a runaway train, and I'm just trying to find my lane. Lord, I'm running on fumes in this old town. Can we please just slow it down? Can we please just slow it down? Miss long talks and back road
road drives, barefoot laughs, and simple nights. When love wasn't rushed and time felt kind. Now it's just deadlines and neon signs. I see the years in my daddy's face, and I swear I blinked, now I'm in his place. Chasing dollars but losing days, and I don't wanna live that way. I need a dirt road, a sky full of stars, front porch swing and a beat-up guitar. A little more chill, a little less race, a slow dance in a fast-paced place. Life's been flying like a runaway train, and I'm just trying to find my lane. Lord, I'm running on fumes in this old town. Can we please just slow it down? Can we please just slow it down? Maybe peace ain't found in miles per hour, but in fields of green and April showers. I don't need much, just room to breathe and a little time for the soul in me. Give me a dirt road, a sky full of stars, front porch swing and a beat-up guitar. A little more love, a little more grace, a slow dance in a quiet place. Life's been flying, I'm taking the reins, gonna turn this train around. Lord, can we please just slow it down? Can we please just slow it down? Can we please just slow it down?
Turn it on, let the good time roll. It's a Tim Kelly Show, heart and soul. The Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio. Your home for rising stars, from the back roads to your stereo. You're tuned to Tim Kelly on KICR. To sing along.
From small town dreams to the big time glow.
You hear it all on the Tim Kelly Show.
The Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio. Your home for rising stars, from the back roads to your stereo.
You're tuned to Tim Kelly on KICR. It's the Tim Kelly Show.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Well, it's been a long week, got some money to burn. Yeah, quitting time, this much I've earned. One shots of Jack and Crown. Take me down to that honky-tonk parlor, where the beer is cold but the girls are hotter. Cowboys are strong but the drinks are stronger. Redneck, white knuckle, blue collar. The cover band is loud, you can bet your bottom dollar. So let me hear your honky-tonk holler.
tough as that leather on the saddle that they ride, but warm and inviting like a campfire in the middle of the night. Their love was like the wild frontier, so dang hard to tame. Always another rodeo and a buckle with their name. Yeah, they'll love you until the cows come home. That don't mean you won't be sitting in that house all alone. So don't fall in love with the cowboy. They might rope you the moon or leave you wishing on a star. They got tumbleweeds rolling through their veins, and will only ride into the sunset with your heart. So don't fall in love with a cowboy. He's up before dawn, lucky if I see him all day. His hands are always dirty, but clean enough to pray. Oh, he loves me hard, but it ain't easy for him to show it. He's got a tender heart, but I'll never let you know it. So don't fall in love with the cowboy. They might rope you the moon, but leave you wishing on a star. They got tumbleweeds rolling through their veins, and will only ride into the sunset with your heart. So don't fall in love with the cowboy. He will sweep you off your feet, spin you around that sawdust floor, keep your heart racing and always wanting more. So don't fall in love with the cowboy. They might rope you the moon, leave you wishing on a star. They got tumbleweeds rolling through their veins, and will only ride into the sunset with your heart. So don't fall in love with a cowboy. With a cowboy. Their hands are as tough as that leather on the saddle that they ride.
Her name is Ashley Westcott. She is from the state of Arizona. That is a great tune there, and probably some good advice, too. Don't fall in love with a cowboy. They'll break your horse and they'll break your heart, so I've heard. Honky Tonk Holler before that, and one more from Ashley Westcott in just a moment. After we play this next song, my first interview of the evening is going to happen. Ava Bentley. Ava Bentley Music is where you can go find her on social media right now. Give her a like and a follow, and after the interview, you'll really want to like and follow her. And the interviews tonight, after they are over on the live show, will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives, and you can find those interviews on the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I'm over here at Tim Kelly on Air on TikTok, and I'm also on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I've been inviting people to come on in, and that's the third song in the triple play for Ashley Westcott. It is called Come On In. The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Do you think I don't know what you're feeling? Little secrets your eyes are revealing. You're not a man who likes walking the floor. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Call it love, call it fate, call it crazy. But what you see tonight ain't no lady. It's the other side you've never seen before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Gonna show you the way a woman loves a man. And baby, you will find you're holding heaven in your hands. 'Cause I'm gonna love you like no one loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Gonna show you the way a woman loves a man. And baby, you will find you're holding heaven in your hands. 'Cause I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Oh, I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door.
Crank it up, y'all, let the good times roll. It's the Tim Kelly Show on your radio. New country, go from the names you don't know till you hear 'em right here, then you won't let go. It's the Tim Kelly Show, playing new country's best. Yeah, you already know. Indie Heart's real talk, where the stories unfold. Turn it up, don't let it go. The Tim Kelly Show, new country's best. Indie artists on the go, and the interviews you love on the Tim
You're
Kelly
listening to the
Show.
Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the program tonight gets 3 songs in a row played. The next 3 you get to hear the stories behind from my good friend Ava Bentley. How are you tonight?
I am great, Tim. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We have talked before this interview and kind of got to know each other. Now the rest of the world's going to get to know you through this program, and the songs that you have written are fantastic.
Thank you. I can't wait.
You're welcome. And I can't wait to play them for you. The folks are going to really love them. You are using the AI technology through an app and a cool thing called Suno that is really popular right now. And so I've got you in the Songwriter Showcase on KICR and also in a show that's playing on the radio 24/7 called the Demo Listen Derby, because your songs are that good and the world needs to hear them on the radio. So we're doing that for you. And these are demo cuts, and if an artist is up for recording, maybe they can reach out to you, and we'll talk about all that in a little bit. But how did you kind of get started in the music world?
Well, when I was a little girl, I say music was my first language, and I started singing, memorizing lyrics before I could form full sentences. And so, I through my entire childhood, I was writing lyrics and performing little shows for my family, although I would say they were humoring me. But as I grew into adulthood, I ended up just moving a bit away from music. It came back into my life in my late 20s, where I married a musician, and we started to play music together, just jamming at home. We'd done karaoke out in public, and we performed at our wedding. And ironically enough, that was the first time my friends knew I sang at all. That's how far I'd drifted from music until, I met my ex-husband. He's now ex-husband. And then, we were singing, and I wasn't technically singing, the way I should be. And I did damage to my vocal cords and ended up having a medical mishap. And the doctor had sliced into my vocal cords too deep and paralyzed one side. It took multiple surgeries to restore even my speaking voice. I was mute for 6 months.
Wow.
And so I really stopped doing music altogether until about a year and a half ago, I started playing with AI music that I happened to see a post on social media. And I just toyed around and I created a song. And I really was very wowed, with the song. And I'm like, wow, this is neat. But I didn't do it again for 6 or 7 months. And then I had a friend who had a birthday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create a special, birthday song for that person. And they looked at me and said, you did this? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, I used AI to create it. And they're like, well, you should do this. You make this, as a hobby, or try to sell it, on the side, like a side hustle. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And then I started to play with it just recently, about 4 or 5 months ago, and still wasn't that serious about it. But then I encountered heart failure, and I couldn't just go out and do anything I wanted, and I was waiting for a very critical surgery. And that's where I got more serious about developing music, creating an album. And then I let my now producer hear a couple of the songs, and he's like, heck, let's put this on the radio. He had a radio show in a small town in New York. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, these are good. And then the next thing I know, I've got 4 albums out there to date.
Wow.
And 2 songs just went #1 and #2 on the new release hot list with Amazon Music. So that really is got me very excited. Now it's dropped a little bit. I'm now at 17 and 18 with Just Not Enough and Twin Flame. But the fact that I'm holding on to these, spots, with a lot of really great artists, I'm really proud of and excited about.
That is awesome. Now, I played your 3 songs from your current album called Timeless. That's the title track a couple of weeks ago on this Triple Play Thursday show, getting people kind of warmed up for this interview tonight. And so now they're getting to hear the stories behind 3 more songs that you picked, and we'll talk about those here in just a little bit. But tell us about songwriting, because that's what I love talking about. And I've started the KICR Songwriter Showcase and the Demo Listen Derby because I know and you know that the songwriters don't get enough credit. Everybody knows the main names that recorded that song, but they don't always know who wrote it, right?
Right, yes. And I write every one of my songs from the heart. No pun intended, since I had heart failure. But I've always had lyrics in my head, and everything I hear is a song.
Yeah.
And I stop, sometimes I'm in the middle of something, I say, oh, wait a minute, I gotta stop. I got lyrics in my head. I gotta write. And I just use my notes app and start putting them in. I call it marinating, and then I bake them. But, writing the songs, even, with the tools that we're using today, you mentioned Suno. That for me is, it's not as easy as people think, and you know this yourself,
Right.
that you go to put your lyrics in, and to me, I sometimes co-collaborate. So I'll take what I have that I think is a really good structure of the song, and then I will put it into the platform, and I'll hit generate, and I like to see what it comes back with. And very often I like the way it did some arrangement, so I'll take that, and then I'm like, well, I don't like this, I don't like that, once I get it back over to the point where I'm getting ready to produce the song, because we do production as well.
Right.
And telling it, what are you hearing in your head? Like, what's the melody? What's the speed? Is it melancholic? Is it upbeat, fast-paced dance song, etc.? Mm-hmm. And, what kind of instruments do I want? What kind of an emotional effect do I want? Because I'm always looking for that strike the chord for me, like what gets, what makes that emotion with a song. And so I'm always looking for what is that element, whether it's an instrument, it's a certain melody, and then I'm producing it. And then let's say I get to the point where it's like, I like the lyrics, I know exactly, how I want it to sound, how I've structured it. And then I start production, and I press the button and say, generate, create. And then you get 2 samples.
Yep.
Well, usually I'll hear those, and there might be one that's like, yeah, okay, but let's do it again. And then I'm like, if I don't have the one that just moves my mountain, I keep going. And I've done as many as 70 or 80. I don't think I've reached 100 yet, but I've done a lot, trying to find that right one, and then I'll recreate, remaster, until I achieve the one I believe gets out into the world. And the ones that you have out there now that people can go and listen to on 23 global streaming platforms, including, the Spotify's, the Amazon Music, iTunes, etc., are the ones that made the cut.
Okay. Well, you made the cut with them on this program. We're going to put you out to 13 radio stations around the world. They're going to get to hear these demos tonight on a very special edition of the Tim Kelly Show, talking about the Songwriter Showcase and the Demo Listen Derby. And that Demo Listen Derby, by the way, is also powered by Zeno FM. You guys can go to Zeno FM and download that app free on the App Store or Google Play, and just search Demo Listen Derby. And I've got over 740 demo songs, including all of Ava's, playing around the clock 24/7. And you'll be amazed at what you hear that radio needs to hear too. So, and then when an artist cuts these, they will circle back around to radio. And then it's the best of both worlds. You get the songwriter royalties for writing the song. The artist gets a cut for performing it. And, you guys are both happy, I hope. So that's the way it's going to work. But you make some killer ballads, and I love a ballad in the world of country music. So it says you use artificial intelligence along with authentic human creativity to deliver these heartfelt ballads, and you capture the timeless essence of country while pushing the boundaries of what is possible in music production. Timeless is the title track, of course, of your latest project. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so we're going to play 3 songs for you tonight. And I was just going to tell you, too, you mentioned one of them played at your wedding. I have, through Suno, wrote a wedding ballad for my daughter. She's getting married. She just announced the date. It's going to be next year in 2027. She's already heard the song, but her and her man, they love to hunt, they love bass fishing and that kind of thing. So I put together this ballad for them to play at their wedding called Hook, Line, and Sinker.
Oh, that is so cool. I bet she loves that. That's a wonderful gift. And I have found, too, when you do personalized songs, which I do pretty often with family members, that it's special. And they can't get it anywhere else. And that means a lot to me, too, because you're always looking for the right gift. And now they're all getting musical gifts from me, which, again, they're thankful. And I don't know if they're just humoring me, but I try to write really good one. So
Right.
it's memorable for them.
You know, and I've mentioned that in interviews. If you write a wedding song, at least that couple will never forget it. They'll remember it the rest of their lives. And I had a buddy of mine tell me that, you know, he had the song From This Moment On by Brian White, Shania Twain played at his wedding, you know. And
Oh, wow, yeah.
every time you hear it from this moment on, it's going to resonate with at least that couple that got married on that special day.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
That is perfect. Just Not Enough. That's the title of the first song that we're going to play for you. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so that one was built on, you know, you get into relationships and everybody has the best intentions of holding that relationship together. And then inevitably, it takes more than love. There's a whole, you know, mixture of things that go into a successful relationship. And love is a key ingredient. But sometimes it's just not enough to hold two people together. And this was really written about my divorce. It happened during COVID, and I felt like we had all of the right ingredients, but we were separated during COVID. I had to go for my job and live in a different state, and we just couldn't spend time together. And it's despite the fact that we loved each other, the separation, then we began to not communicate as much. And, you know, it was really kind of that heartfelt emotion that we just couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
And that's really the premise of the song. And I have friends around me who had similar experiences. They went through divorces, and, you know, everybody goes into a relationship and you think you've got all the right things, but life happens to all of us. Yeah. And things tend to, you know, pull us apart. And love is the foundation, but there's so many other things that hold it together, and you lose one of those things and the fray starts to happen.
Boy,
so that's how that one came about.
You are so right, because I can relate to this one after 20 years of marriage to my first wife down in Oklahoma, and then it fell apart. You know, I say we had 10 really good years and 10 were, you know, so-so, but had one daughter. She's 30 years old now and everything, but yeah, it just wasn't enough to save the marriage. So I ended up coming the day after we split up, you know, for good. I came up to Joplin, Missouri. The very next day, the Joplin tornado came in May of 2011. And I was in that tornado with one of my brothers. I spent one night in his house, and the tornado blew that place away. And so then another brother of mine, he says, why don't you come to Branson and work down here and work at some of these resorts or something and stay with me? So I did that, and then that's when I started the radio show in 2012 of May, and now we're going on 14 years coming up here real soon.
Oh, that's incredible.
So, yeah, and why I survived that and saw all that devastation, I'll never know, but it's just, you know, God, you know, he gives and he takes away and all of that, you know, and sometimes love is just not enough, but I love the song, so we're going to play it right now for Ava Bentley, and then we're going to come back and talk about two more, Twin Flame and A Rose, and we'll get the story behind those in just a moment on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
We were like the Wild West, like a bullet out the barrel, like a wild horse running the fields. Said we'd ride it till it fell and love the wheels, but you can't ride it when there's nothing left to feel.
Her name is Ava Bentley. That is called Just Not Enough. You got to hear the great story behind that song, and that is well done. And I don't refresh 100 or more times like you do, but I'm probably going to start doing that because that song came out perfect. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Aren't you amazed with how those sound, and if you tell it you want a demo, or if you tell it I want steel guitar in there and I want a more traditional sound, or, more modern, whatever, it just does all that, and you can just keep hitting it until you like it.
Right. Yeah, and I hit it a lot of times because I'm a perfectionist. I look for emotions in people also, so I do beta test my songs when I feel like I've got the right one. I do two things actually. I get in the car and I drive around listening to, let's just say, 2 or 3 of the versions that I'm landing on, and then I have somebody beta test it for me, and I have to see them in person because I look for their emotional reaction. So if it's a sad song and I know that it can make you either weep or break down and cry, I look to see if I strike that chord, that emotion. My poor mother, I've made her cry several times. And friends, before I went into heart surgery, I wrote a song that's not out in the public. I'll say that's private, to 3 friends that I've known since I was very, very young. They're my oldest friends, and not by age-wise, just the longest that I've known them. And I wrote that song specifically for them, and they cried. But I wanted them to have something special from me in case I didn't come off that operating table. Yeah. And so I do things like that, that I look for the emotion. Am I striking the chord? And sometimes I cry to my own songs. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. And I'm like, that happened to me. Yeah. And so it touches, my soul too. And the same thing with upbeat songs. Do I see people, I look for people tapping their feet, tapping their hands, feeling the song. Do they feel that rhythm? Do they feel that beat? And that helps me also to decide what I'm going to land on or choose.
Absolutely. And I've talked about that a lot in this program, that country music tells the best stories. Now, whether it's a story about you and your life and something that actually happened, or if you make up a fictional story. And, you can do all of that. I mean, I play Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash. It's a fictional story. He cut off his dad's ear and all of that, pull the gun on each other, and they get in this bar fight. And they did a live version of that, and that's the one that stuck, with everybody laughing that is listening to that in the live audience. And so it is really neat about country music, though, how you can tell all of those kind of stories.
Yeah.
So, 3 chords and the truth. I love it. Tell us about Twin Flame, the next one we're going to play.
So that's an interesting, I have a good friend named Doc, and he is a poet. And he said, hey, I've got a poem for you. I actually had a couple of them that I've written songs and I'll somewhat co-write with him from his poems. And this one in particular, Twin Flame, he had wrote the most beautiful, romantic, I'll call it a love letter to his twin flame, who's somewhere in time. And I wrote this song back, not for the words from the poem, I used some structure of it, but as if the twin flame, the long-lost love somewhere in time, wrote back to him. And that's why at the end it says your twin flame, but it's all about the response to what he wrote in the poem, and only he knows what he wrote in the poem, and I wrote back. Kind of like, they were 2, star-crossed, lovers, soulmates, twin flames that are still seeking each other. And they're writing to each other in time, rather it's, how far it spans in time. They're meant to find one another.
I love that. My wife that I have now, she is a poet. She showed me while we were dating all of the poetry that she had written, and she had sent me some of it. And so now we're putting together through Suno a song to one of her poems called The Night We Fell in Love. And it's a song about our first date. We met at a restaurant in Springfield, Missouri, and then we went to a park. And, and since then we've done these really cool things, and most of them were cheap dates, get a bottle of wine and a pizza and sit out and watch the ducks on a pond somewhere in a park and things like that. Those are the things that we love to do. But we're trying to convert that poem into a song, and you got to put the chorus together and make it repeat a few times. So it's a little bit different, but most songs start that way, isn't it? And I call it poetry set to music.
Yeah. That's what happens to me. I start writing in rhymes, if you will. And then sometimes I don't have the rhyme, and then I got to figure out, how to put the rhyme with it, or have the platform help me, do some structuring. In this case with Twin Flame, it was fairly easy for me because I saw what was written in the poem, and then I basically just reverted back to, okay, let me put my own version of this in response to the beautiful letter. I believe the poem really looked more like a love letter.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, my daughter talked me into doing my show on this app called TikTok. She goes, you need to do some TikTok lives. And so I'm like, no, I'm putting my face out there. That's TV. I'm in radio. I don't want to do that. But I started doing it. She talked me into it. I got out of my own head. And so while we do this show tonight, you're on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. And if you've got one, I'll be sure to follow you over there. We may have already done it. I know I followed you on Instagram. But,
I'm on TikTok now, yes.
Yep.
I'm learning.
So while you're doing me too still, and while you're doing these lives, they give you gifts. They give you sunglasses, hats, all this kind of stuff, and you get lots of roses. So the third song that's going to kick off the top of the next hour is called A Rose. And by the time this airs, we're just after Valentine's Day, so this is a reminder. I better get me my wife some for Valentine's too. But tell us about A Rose.
So A Rose is an interesting one. So after I went through my divorce, I met someone else, and along the way in the relationship, I noticed that he tended to get depressed quite a bit, and then come to find out he actually suffered from bipolar. I'd never experienced that before, and he would take medication, and then he would come off his medication, and he would struggle, and it really taught me a lot about mental illness. I really didn't understand that all that much. I would just feel so sad, like, why are you so depressed? Why? I mean, such a beautiful day outside, and over time, it became very challenging in the relationship. And I still try to continue to support him and, keep him on his medication where I could. But I understood, he didn't want to be on medication. But it created a lot of challenge in the relationship. And for those out there trying to love somebody who has, this type of a condition, and they'll know what I'm talking about. There's a push and a pull that happens, and 1 minute you could be happy and the other you're very sad. And so, I was coming to terms with that, and, there are times I would try to reach out to him and love on him, and he would just push me away. And that's how this Rose song has been in my head for quite a while. And I finally sat down and wrote it. It was close to the last song on the album. And it just, you see something so beautiful and you want to love it and touch it and, just be very close to it. And every time I would get close, he would push me away or pull back. And so that's kind of like when you go and you see a beautiful rose and you want to go and grab it and touch it and smell it, and it's got thorns, and it hurts and you may bleed, but yet you still want to hold on to it. I mean, we all get flowers, speaking of Valentine's Day, and a lot of them still have those thorns on it, and you grab it and you're like, ouch. You forget because it's so beautiful. Your mind isn't even going there. And I think, that's how this song came about, is that we all, may have experienced something like this, and it's really hard to comprehend or cope with, and you still keep trying to love it, but yet it hurts you. And so that's how The Rose came about.
And they're so fragrant, you just want to get as close as you can because they smell so good. And that's what my wife loves about roses, too, is the smell. And there's so many different colors. The red ones are the most popular probably, and especially for Valentine's Day. Everything's red, all the red boxes of candy and roses and teddy bears and all that stuff. But there's so many different colors of roses that they're all different fragrances. And I love that about that particular flower, too.
That's right. So, it is a beautiful, beautiful flower, but it can hurt you when you go to grab it. And so, hence the rose.
Well, you're a beautiful human being, and we're glad that you're in the world of music and happened to contact me, and thank you for doing that. I'm glad to have you on the program. And you've got some really cool stuff going on with your music, and so tell us where we can find it in your website and everything. I'm looking at it, but I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, so you can go to avabentley.com if you want to learn more about my story and get, direct links to the various streaming platforms that are out there. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, as you mentioned. So you can find me in all of those platforms. And I'm also running, I actually did a limited time release of a song called Last First Kiss that I'm running a special out there. So if you go out to TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, you will see that. If you're interested in it, you can come directly to my website and buy it for $1.99.
There you go.
And it's special just for Valentine's Day. I will pull it back at midnight on February the 14th, and it won't be available again till next year.
What a great deal for $1.99. That is awesome. Now, I want to make sure we spell your last name right. It is Bently. So there's a car called a Rolls that's a Bentley that has an E in there, another E, I think. It's got two E's. So
it has an E.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yours is a little bit different, so it's Bently, Ava Bentley Music, and avabentley.com. So you be sure to check those out, and tell her you heard this interview tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and after it's over, it will end up in my archives on my website, so folks can go back and listen to it, and you can even download it and share it on social media if you wish.
Terrific, and I absolutely will.
Well, thank you for doing this tonight. It has been a pleasure, Ava, and it's great to know you and great to get to hear these stories. And if you come out with more songs that you want to talk about, hit me up again. Would love to do it. And you can also find Ava's music on her music player in the KICR Songwriters Showcase. Hit that tab at the top of my website as well and scroll down until you find Ava Bentley's music player. And you've got all of the ones from Timeless on there. There's 10 or 12. I can't remember how many, but...
Yes, there's 12.
12. Okay, there you go. And then you're also in the Demolition Derby in rotation with about 700 other songs, rather. So hopefully we're getting you on there at least once a day, but I've got it set to shuffle so it gives everybody some love. And thanks for being part of the KICR Indie Country Radio family. It's great to have you aboard.
Thank you so much for having me, Tim.
You are welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
We're going to play Twin Flame, and then A Rose is coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Through the veil of time I see your face, a spark that burns in every space. No matter how far the stars take us in space, I'll find you where the heavens hide. Centuries fade like whispers in the air, but our souls know the way they always dare to see one another in this life and the next. Forever our hearts and souls beat as one, each as a half, together as a whole. My twin flame, my eternal light, in every lifetime, you're my fight, forever united, heart and soul. Finding you is my only goal. We danced in shadows, we burned in fire, from ancient ruins to castles higher. A thread unbroken, a love so vast, we're echoes of the same past. Time and space breaks, yet we remain through every storm, every joy, every pain. Your heartbeat's rhythm, my guiding sound. No matter the lifetime, you'll always be found. My twin flame, my eternal light, in every lifetime, you're my fight,
best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You bloom in colors I can't ignore, a quiet storm I want to explore. Your petals whisper, soft and sweet, but your thorns cut me, they run deep. I see the armor, I see the fight, but who's gonna hold you tonight? You are a rose, I know, beautiful but hard to hold. I bleed for the love you come in. Now I've got thorns in my hands. I trace your edges, I take the pain, hoping love will break the chain. But every touch, it leaves a mark, your beauty glows. But the nights are dark. I wanna stay, I wanna try, but how much more before I can't take the pain? You are a rose, I know, beautiful but hard to hold. I bleed for the love you come in. Now I've got thorns in my hands. My love for you is real, but how do we both take a chance and heal? Ooh, you are my beautiful rose.
Her name is Ava Bentley. Ava Bentley Music is where you can find her on social media. And again, Bentley is Bently. Ava Bentley. Fantastic, and what a great story and great songs that she's wrote. She can be found in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You can also listen to her songs on the Demo Listen Derby Show. That is powered by Zeno FM. It is ZENO, Zeno FM. Download the Zeno app completely free from the App Store or Google Play and search Demo Listen Derby, and you'll get to hear all of these demo songs, over 700 of them, like I talked about, playing in rotation right now. And Ava Bentley, thank you for being on the program tonight, and everybody is loving these songs that you wrote. And go check out her 12 on her music player. They are from that album Timeless, and all of these songs that we played tonight are on there as well. Thank you for doing the interview, Ava. And Ava will be singing and at the 20th annual Eatin' Good Chili Bash in North Carolina for my good friend Jeannie Eaton, who is my director of new artist promotions for North Carolina. And Eatin' Good is where you can find her, I believe, on Instagram if you want to find out more about the Chili Bash. And of course, Jeannie Eaton on Facebook, and she's hanging out in my live show right now over there as well. We've got another hour of great new country music coming up in this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. And I've got another great radio interview coming up at the bottom half of this next hour. Pamela Rooney is going to join me on the program, and you're going to love her songs and the story behind them as well. And she is right now currently hanging out with us on TikTok. Come and say hello to her at Tim Kelly On Air is where you can find us all hanging out. DJ Rittenhouse is going to start off this next hour with a great triple play. The first song is called Dirt Road Alibi from DJ Rittenhouse on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Your daddy met me at the front door, hell bent on giving me the what for. I didn't me to the floorboard. Hook a left by the old store. Running from the blue lights, chasing. All we wanted was just a little more. Consequences didn't mean a thing. With my shotgun beauty queen, I knew what you were thinking. Our hearts are racing. We run, we ride. You and me in the front seat, sliding sideways across this county line. Two hearts collide. With every kiss I feel your heartbeat. Just living this dirt road alibi.
Song number 2.
Back 40 on a Friday night, circled up in the headlights, raising Cain to the break of dawn. 12 gauge lighting up the sky, shots flying like the 4th of July. Cause we came here to have a good time. Our daddies taught us how to work the land, to make a living, how to be a good man, and give thanks to the Lord above. We're country boys, but we got big plans. We ain't afraid to get dirt on our hands, and we ain't leaving until we're done. I don't know what you've been told, but these country boys ain't gonna run. So if you're driving through the country or down a lost and lonely highway, if you're ever around my way, let it roll. If you drive a Ford or jacked up Chevy, or a Dodge with a souped up Hemi, if you call yourself country, let it roll. Oh, let it roll. Let it roll. So kick your tires and light the bonfires, and we won't stop, so you better not try it. I don't know what you've been told, but these country boys ain't gonna run. So if you're driving through the country, down a lost and lonely highway, if you're ever around my way, let it roll. So kick your tires and light the bonfire. If you drive a Ford, jacked up Chevy, or a Dodge with a souped up Hemi, if you call yourself country, let it roll. Stop, so you better not try it. Let it roll.
His name is DJ Rittenhouse, Daniel Joseph Rittenhouse Music, if you want to follow him on Facebook. That is his actual current single to radio. It is called Let It Roll, and before that, Dirt Road Alibi. And we just recently did a great radio interview together on The Tim Kelly Show. You can find that interview in The Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And after the live show tonight, both interviews from tonight's show will go in there as well. They'll stay in there forever, and the artists can download them and share them on their social media and with all of their fans. And a lot of these artists got a lot of fans. I've done one interview that has been played over 800 times since it landed in the archives after the live show was over. One more from Daniel Rittenhouse, DJ Rittenhouse. It is called Country Runs Deep. It sure does here tonight. 3 plays in a row for every artist on a triple play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, playing New Country's best.
I didn't grow up down in a holler. I didn't spend my days on a Tennessee mountaintop. But where I come from, we work hard for $1. We break our backs all week just to make a few $100. We may not look like where you're from. We may not look like where you're from. But man, these roots run deep in us. 'Cause we're tailgates by a bonfire, Sunday morning in a church choir, singing just as I am, sneaking out after midnight, a swimming hole under moonlight. It made me who I am. We may not look like where you're from, but country runs deep in her blood. We all grew up on the outskirts of small towns. We were washed in the blood and river baptized in these backwood hometowns where everything seems to slow down. We bow our heads in thanks to the God we want tonight. We may not look like where you're from. We may not look like where you're from. But man, these roots run deep in us. 'Cause we're tailgates by a bonfire, Sunday morning in a church choir, singing just as I am, sneaking out after midnight, a swimming hole under moonlight. It made me who I am. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. We're a little lost and a little found, until you all come back around. We'll leave the light on. Cause we're tailgates by a bonfire, Sunday morning in a church choir, singing just as I am, sneaking out after midnight, a swimming hole under moonlight. It made me who I am. We may not look like where you're from, but country runs deep in her blood. Country runs deep in her blood.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Randy C. Moore Music. Find Randy C. Moore Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRNDCountryRadio.com and on RandyCMoore.com.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's Country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Have money, savings and healthy retirement plans. They worked it all out while I built my life on shifting sands. See, I've been a cowboy and I've been a sailor and I've been a screen acting fool. I guess I should have stayed in school. See, I didn't think it was cool. Now it's hard to get up in the mornings after staying out most of the night. My vices and habits are just like a sailor's delight. And I'd have taken better care of myself if I was gonna be around this long. Living my life to a Jimmy Buffett song. Well, it's taken some time, but I got a good woman who truly believes the ground that I walk is holier dirt than St. Peter's grave. She says I'm the one who came along and rescued her soul from the sea. Well, that's almost funny to me. She's the one who rescues me when it's hard to get up in the morning after staying out most of the night. My vices and habits are just like a sailor's delight. And I'd have taken better care of myself if I was gonna be around this long. Living my life to a Jimmy Buffett song. Stars left up in the sky. And if it all ended tomorrow, I've had one hell of a ride. It was hard to get up in the morning after staying out most of the night. My vices and habits are still like a sailor's delight. And I'd have taken better care of myself if I was gonna be around this long. Living my life to a Jimmy Buffett song. I'm still living my life to a Jimmy Buffett song. Well, I'm sitting here wondering, where's my long, tall baby now? Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering, where's my long, tall baby now? 'Cause somebody came and stole her, left me on the bottom side of down. I used to take her out on Saturday, and a swinging we would go. Yeah, I'd take her out on Saturday, and a swinging we would go. Now I would do most anything just to swing that gal once more. She always felt like a dream right here in my hands. Any cat who's played around with her would understand why I'm bluer than a hound dog, barking up a tree, crying, please, 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 Big Bertha, come on home to me. Well, I hope I never find him, the dude that took my gal away. Yeah, I hope I never find him, the dude that took my gal away. 'Cause if I do, I'm telling you, he'll have the devil to pay. Oh, yes, he will. She always felt like a dream right here in my hands. Any cat who played around with her would understand why I'm bluer than a hound dog, barking up a tree, crying, please, 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 Big Bertha, come on home to me. Oh, come on home to Daddy, Mama. She's just a golf club, but she always set me free. Yeah, I know she's just a golf club, but she always set me free. So if you see my Big Bertha, tell that gal to hit a few for me. Woo!
That song is called Big Bertha, and before that, a Jimmy Buffett song from my good friend Randy C. Moore, M-O-O-R-E. Randy C. Moore is a great artist from the great state of Texas, and he's got some great tunes on the radio tonight on this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. He is also a brand new sponsor of the program. You can check out Randy C. Moore's logo, and you click on it, and it'll take you right to his website and everything he's got going on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And also you can check out the video to this next song on ICTV. That is Indie Country Television. That tab at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And at the bottom of the homepage, my live interview schedule has Randy C. Moore coming up for a great radio interview on that as well. The third song in the Triple Play has the video on ICTV. Is called Forget Me Not from Randy C. Moore on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Forget me not, oh Lord, I pray. If I make it home, will you let me stay? Though I've forsaken you and lost my way, like a thief on the cross, forget me not. I was a child with a home in the sunlight, barefoot and walking in fields of gold, until one night, one callous evening, I started down that long dark road. Forget me not, oh Lord, I pray. If I make it home, will you let me stay? Though I've forsaken you and lost my way, like a thief on the cross, forget me not. Chilly autumn winds blow leaves from the garden, so goes my soul where it never stays.
My body's weary, and when I lay it down, in dreams I hear my mother say, forget me not, oh Lord, I pray. If I make it home, will you let me stay? Though I've forsaken you and lost my way, like a thief on the cross, forget me not, with a soul that's lost, forget me not, oh Lord my God, forget me not. Times roll. It's a Tim Kelly Show on your radio. New country gold from the names you don't know. Till you hear them right here, then you won't let go. It's a Tim Kelly Show. Tim K! Playing new country's best, yeah, you already know. Indie Hearts, real talk where the stories unfold. Turn it up, don't let it go. The Tim Kelly Show.
New country's best. Indie artists on the go, and the interviews you love.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday. That means every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played tonight. The next 3 you get to hear some great stories behind from my good friend Pamela Rooney. How are you?
I'm doing great, Tim. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program. And you've been in my program many times. You come in on Facebook Live and say hello and get to hear some of these other great artists, your music included in all of that. So that's good stuff. Thank you for doing that.
I'll always be there. You're there for the artists, so the least we can do is be there for you guys as well. And thank you for sharing our music all over.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, I didn't know anything about you much until we get doing this interview, and I'm studying your bio a little bit, getting ready, and come to find out you're from Canada. I thought you were from right here in the U.S., but you're from Quebec, Canada.
I'm from Quebec, Canada, where it's nice and cold, and we got a lot of snow over here.
Yes, you do. I've got a buddy up there that has been plowing it. That's what he's been doing for a living, and you guys are getting feet of snow up there.
Yes, we do. We must be up to about 5 or 6 feet of snow now. It's snowing again tonight as we speak.
Wow.
But we love it. I mean, we have so many activities that we can do, and we're prepared for the winter. So, you know, we take it while we have it.
There you go. You probably watched the Winter Olympics like me, man, and seeing all that snow skiing going on, and I love the half pipe and all of those things that they do in the snow. It's fun.
I just love watching the Olympics and, you know, cheering everybody on, and it's fun. It's fun.
Yep. You guys are probably big hockey fans, too. I know most Canadians are.
Oh, we sure are. We're doing good again this year.
There you go. Absolutely. Well, you're doing good this year, too. You got on the Tim Kelly Show, and it's been a pleasure to play your music in the past, and I get to play 3 songs for you tonight on Triple Play Thursday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, it's fun. It's every time we get on and do an interview together, we seem to have a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we're going to have a lot of more fun again tonight. I'm sure we will.
Absolutely. You were on the second oldest broadcasting format compared to the Grand Ole Opry, called the Wheeling Jamboree in West Virginia. I'm looking back in 2020. That's pretty cool.
I sure was, and I had the fun and the honor to share the stage with Marty Stuart.
Yep.
He was a total gentleman, extremely nice guy, and he is, if not better live than what you hear him on album. He is unbelievable, like an artist. Met Tia Gones as well, and I've been there 2 times, if I remember well. I was up in West Virginia. It's absolutely gorgeous up there.
That is awesome. You know, I've got Hillbilly Rock by Marty Stuart playing on my classic country station. Got so many greats on there, it's hard to pick a song or 2, you know, to give everybody a little bit of airtime and then that thing rotate. But, yeah, he's fantastic. Oh, Marty Stuart. Member of the Grand Ole Opry, too.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, yes. And hopefully that's where I'm going to be the next place, the Grand Ole Opry.
There you go. I talk to a lot of artists, and that is usually the dream gig that you want to be on, is that Grand Ole Opry stage. And, I don't know if you know it, but you probably know some of the history of it, but that barn background on the stage is because it started out as a barn dance. It was a free barn dance.
That's right. I remember that. And the center of the stage as well. That's from the old Grand Ole Opry or the Ryman Auditorium, if I remember well.
Yep. And, they had a flood. I was in Nashville in 2008, and then a couple of years later, that big flood came in, and I see pictures of that still on the internet if you Google it, and it was just terrible what happened. And there's so much history there, Who would have thought a free barn dance take off like that, and then WSM get behind it, and an insurance company sponsor it, and then they celebrate 100 years here a while back.
That's right, and you know what? That's what country music's all about. Everybody getting together and keeping it strong.
Yep.
So
I was looking too. Speaking of history and country music, your music's getting recognized. You won Entertainer of the Year at an award show, and so that's good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm up to 8 awards. I won Entertainer of the Year, Female Vocalist of the Year last year at Texas Sounds. I'll be performing again this year. I'm competing again. I'm up to my 2nd gold record, so it's going really good. I'm working really hard. I still have at least 4 to 5 new singles that still has not been released. They're all recorded. I'm getting to the process of writing more songs. Actually, I'm up to 14 new songs, want to record a new album. So I just keep the music going, keep the fans going, and having a lot of fun along the way, but driving everywhere as I go, so I get to see and meet new people, but planning on taking the plane from now on.
Yeah. Well, and I thought it was interesting, too, that you won the Texas Heritage Artist of the Year Award, and Texas is recognizing somebody like that from Canada, but it's not just Texas. You're getting airplay and inclusion in Ireland, England, Mexico, the United States, of course, and my show goes Canada and Quebec, and you're going out to 13 radio stations around the world on this program, so.
Yeah, it's been, I've been playing like in Ireland and stuff. It's over 10 years, I think they've been playing my music, but as I've been going on and doing competitions and meeting new people, it's been really exploding, even to the point where I will be recording with Ace in the Hole, which is George Strait's band.
Nice.
And I'm going to be recording with Mr. Tommy Dedamore up in Texas, so I now have a manager in Texas as well that was all from Texas Sounds when I was up there in last October. So from everything that I've been doing independently, a lot of the times we feel like stopping because it just seems like it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, at the point of COVID, at that time, I almost quit everything and gave up because of certain, we were struggling or whatever, but kept going. And I'm glad I did keep going because now, from somebody from a very small town in Quebec, which is called Gaspé Douglastown, where I'm from, to now signing contracts and recording with George Strait's band, Ace in the Hole, and, recording with Tommy Dedamore, it's so worth it,
Yeah.
So don't give up.
Absolutely. And this is so interesting because now I want to take a trip back in time, and it says you picked up a guitar when you were 12 years old. And a lot of times I ask this question, did you learn how to play? Were you self-taught or did you take lessons? You actually watched your parents play and watched their fingers as they played, and that's how you learned that. I've never heard that before.
Yes, and it's a funny story because my parents used to play in a band. They had their own group before. It was called The Exceptions. And my mom and dad, they had given up the music through the years, as I was getting older. Their children was getting older, so it was getting hard. They gave up the music, but they always played with their friends and whatever, like home kitchen parties. So I used to sit down. I used to watch my parents. So Mom would take the guitar and play it the same side as me. But my dad is left-handed, and he would play fiddle. So I wanted to learn both fiddle and guitar. So I'm watching my mom's fingers, and I'm going, okay, that's okay. Then I'm watching my dad, and I'm like, well, what's going on? Something's not right because the strings, his big string is on the bottom, and the little string's on the top. But Mom's guitar, like it was opposite.
Yep.
So I couldn't figure it out, and then Dad would take the guitar and play it the same side as Mom. And then I was really confused. I was like, okay, I don't understand what's going on. So I just watched Mom and Dad playing the guitar. So, learned that at 12 years old just by watching them. But learning the fiddle with my dad, it was impossible because he would flip a regular fiddle upside down and he plays it backwards.
Wow.
That's how we learned.
Is that right?
It's crazy, I'm telling you. So, like, if you give him a guitar, he can play the guitar a normal way, like the way I play it, but the fiddle upside down. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how I learned. I just watched their fingers, how they placed them. The strumming, I used to just watch the strumming, and then I went in my room. I was bound to play a song that I've wanted to do, was a song by Charlie McLean, Sentimental OU.
Yeah.
So I was bound to play it. I sat there in that room, and no longer than 30 minutes after that, I went back out in the kitchen. I said, Mom, Dad, you got to listen to this. And here I played my first song by myself in 30 minutes just by watching the fingers. Yeah.
That is amazing. You know, it makes me think of, the left-handed thing like you were talking about. Now, when we see ourselves on a recording like a Facebook Live or something like that, all of a sudden it turns it around, your T-shirt's backwards, the wording, and the guitar's in your left hand all of a sudden sometimes. And I'm trying to figure that out too. Are they really left-handed or not? So.
Oh, that happened to me often when I used to do at least one show a week during COVID season. I used to, it's COVID season as if it comes every year, but I used to do a 3-hour show 1 day a week, every week, and many people would ask me, I didn't know you're left-handed. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, because everything was backwards.
Yeah,
that's fun watching videos on Facebook and that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, your mom and dad both sang and played, and you are the youngest of 4 siblings. You have 2 sisters and 1 brother. Are any of them musically inclined like you and your parents?
Every one of the siblings, even my nieces and nephews, they all sing, they all play an instrument, but there is not one that will pursue the career of music. They are shy, they don't want to be on stage.
Wow.
But yeah, they're all play instruments. We all sing, every one of us. My 2 sisters and I, when we get together and do songs, the vocals in there is incredible. I even asked them if they would be interested to record a song with me. I have one sister willing, but I don't know if I'm going to get my other sister to do it. But yeah, everybody does music in my family.
Yeah.
It's pretty musical.
That is awesome. You guys also like to go out in the woods and hunt, it says too, and do those kind of outdoorsy things. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're a family who hunt, not the hunt, the kill, and the torture for sure. We're not that type of family, but we hunt. We moose hunt every year. So it's a team of women. There's me and my sisters, and used to be my mom. My dad now takes over because mom just wants to cook for all of us, kind of thing. But it's been a few years since I've been down with my sisters to hunt, so they just hunt together. But it's pretty fun. We go in there. We spend 9 days in the woods. It's not fit to be around because we all stinky at the end of the season. But it's a lot of fun just having the family together and listening to the radio and hunting and seeing the wildlife. It's a lot of fun.
That is awesome. You're making memories, and there's some country songs in there somewhere, I guarantee you.
Oh, that's right. I even wrote a song about moose hunting.
Yep, that's awesome. Now, you are influenced by traditional country singers, but what I thought it was interesting when I read it was I didn't see any female names in there. You like the male artists such as Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, Buck Owens, George Jones, all the greats right there.
Oh, yes. I was raised, my parents, like I said, they were in a band, so I was raised listening to all the classic country. Still listen to the classic country today. I don't even know half the new country, like their names. I wouldn't even know half of them. But when I was raised by listening to my uncle, my dad, my mom, all of them, they always sang the male songs. There wasn't very many women singers in our family besides me, but I was a kid. We were all kids. So I always listened to the male songs, but don't get me wrong, like Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, they're all my idols as well.
Right.
But the choice of singing, I was like, I didn't know back then that I was an outlaw-style country on stage because all of those songs I'd chosen. And I guess it had brought me to that style of music. So I just kind of stuck with Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, and that type of outlaw country. But as the years was going on, I started doing like Dolly Parton, Jolene, and that was a hit for me on the stage, and some Loretta Lynn, and I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
But the guy singers, yeah, I'm one of the only female country singers here in Quebec that only does male songs.
Wow.
And probably the only female English singer as well. But yeah, I've always done that, and even my songs that I write today, I try to keep it to the style of like Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and Waylon Jennings and stuff like that. I don't know. I like the twang of it.
I love it. I'm seeing Buck Owens in there too. I have all of those playing on my classic country station, which plays 24/7 on my website. So if you guys really love that, you got to check that one out. It is fantastic as well. And I saw your son Connor, who it looks like he's going to be 19 this year, is also following in your footsteps for the love of Johnny Cash, because he likes to play Ring of Fire, and he sang that with you on stage too.
Oh my goodness. Yes, there's a little story to that one too. Connor was a Johnny Cash fan. Mind you, he doesn't sing anymore because, you know, they grow up and teenagers, and that's not cool right now. But I took him to a show in New Brunswick, Canada, and there must have been around 3,000-4,000 people there for sure. And I had asked him, I said, "You feel like getting up and singing?" Because he's brave, like he's like me. Like there was nothing that stopped this child. So he said, "Okay, Mom." I'm like shocked. "You really?" He said, yeah, I'll go. So he had his little cowboy hat on, the cowboy jeans. He was so cute, the cutest little thing. You want to just pinch his cheeks. Anyway, jumps on the stage, starts doing Ring of Fire. We get to the chorus. He does it by himself, like stole the show. He stole the show. It was so amazing that even after the show, when I was selling my albums, the people were buying albums just to get his autograph. He was like 7 years old. So he was autographing in block letters. It was the cutest little thing. Oh my goodness. But Connor, yes, I don't know if he's singing right now, but he's a great singer. He sure was.
That is awesome. Well, you are too, and the folks are going to find out here in just a moment. We're going to push play on your first song tonight called Shadows on Ice. You told me this has a pretty wild story behind it. I haven't heard it yet, so we're going to all hear it. Tell us about it.
All right. If I cry, I'm sorry, but Shadows on the Ice is a very, very touching song for me. For the ones who know me, knows the story, and it hurts a lot of people. For the ones who don't know me, going through an abusive relationship, and I was beaten sexually, mentally, physically by my ex, the father of my son. And the past 5 years, I have not seen my son. He went on summer holidays, and he never come back. So it was a rough 5 years for me. Almost took my life 3 years ago or 2 years ago because of all this. It's something that affected me. I almost gave up everything. For the people who thinks like this, you know, you can get through it and this and that, I thought I was alone. I wouldn't tell anybody. I kept it all in. I didn't know who to turn to, or, you know, so I kept it all in. I was embarrassed, and so anyway, I finally opened up to friends that I work with and stuff, and they were telling me stories about their friend. They went through the same thing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not the only one. So being very close to your child, I mean, to any mom and dad that's listening right now, if this is going on for you, please don't give up, because it's hard. I do agree. But the only way that I felt that I can get through to my child, and some family members have heard from him, and he's doing great. Everything's okay. He's fine. And it wasn't me, so I'm good. That was a good thing to find out. But the only way that I figured that I can get through my son is through a song. And the words in the song is all about because of hockey. I had put him in hockey, and we had a good time in hockey and stuff like that there. So instead of giving up, and instead of staying down and sad and crying all the time, I moved forward. I thought of myself. I thought of my career. I said, you know, he'll be back. He's a teenager, right? So teenagers don't have a mind like an adult right now, so, you know, they're not thinking properly. So that's what I used to keep thinking to myself. Okay, it's going to be okay. So the song Shadows on the Ice is a song that I wrote for my son, hoping that he'll hear it soon and be back very soon. So that's where that song comes from. And yeah, it's hard for me to open up and tell the world about my life. But,
Right.
you know, you're not the only one if somebody else is going through it, because I thought I was alone. And I'm not alone, and we're not alone, and we have each other. And so if my song can inspire anybody else with Shadows on the Ice, well, so be it.
Absolutely amazing. You know, I talk about that a lot in these interviews. Music is such a healing thing and therapy for a lot of people, not just for you to put it out there to the world, but the people, like you said, that are going to hopefully hear this song and resonate with it, you know. So you're doing the best of both worlds, you know. You're not only helping yourself heal, but you're helping others.
That's right. You know, if I can help a person or even put a smile on somebody's face, even one person a day, then, you know, I'm doing my job properly, and this is what I want to do. Because, you know, coming back to my son, another reason why it was I had wanted to write a song is because he was told that his mom, you know, should go get a real job, because being a singer is not a real job. So, you know, I'm thinking... well, maybe he'll hear this song and say, you know what, I'm proud of my mom for being a singer and stuff like that. So it's all those little reasons, you know, but it'll get better and things will come back to normal, and it's just a little patch in the road. But I just wanted to tell the people, you know, like, you're not alone. If you think you're alone, you're not.
Well,
I'm
absolutely. And all of those people that you, you know, we mentioned earlier, the bigger names in country music that influence you, both male and female, they have their own stories, and they were probably told to go get a real job too. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So that's what I usually say too, and I can look back now and say, how do you like me now?
Absolutely. Well, we're going to play Shadows on Ice, and then we're going to come back and talk about two more other songs that you've got. One called Among the Stars. That's where you're going to end up, young lady. You keep going, all right? And then Country Ain't Country. I love this song, too. I played it a few times. We've got Pamela Rooney with us tonight on a Triple Play Thursday edition of The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
The ring feels empty without you here. Our skates told stories I hold so near. I hear your laughter through my tears. I feel your spirit standing here. I wonder where it all went wrong. A love came crashing down that once was strong. Connor, I miss those days where joy and kindness lit the way. Now the ice is an echo of blue. Connor, baby, I miss you. Stadium lights, crowds cheering from the start. Each twirl left a memory burning in my heart. Your $1,000,000 smile and caring soul. That image is a thing I can't let go. Someone else stepped in and caused us pain. We went from sunny days to pouring rain. dim what once was bright. Wonder if you'll ever see the light. Connor, I miss those days where joy and kindness led the way. Now the ice is an echo of blue. Connor, baby, I miss you.
Her name is Pamela Rooney. That is called Shadows on Ice. You just heard the very touching story behind that song, and you were telling me off the air it still gives you goosebumps and chills when you hear it on the radio.
It sure does. This is the first time I've ever recorded and written a song that gives me the chills. Honestly, I don't know if it's a good thing, but for me it's a good thing.
Oh, it's a good thing, because I was telling you, my wife, when she hears a great song by somebody that I play on the radio, she's like, look at the hair on my arm standing up. That song's giving me goosebumps, or, it's doing it for me. And I've even seen Facebook posts like that, and that's what music does to people, isn't it? And that's what it's supposed to do.
That's right.
Yep, and your story's sure super touching as well. Well, I think you're going to land among the stars. This is the title of the next song. Tell us about this one.
This song here was a song that was written by Kurt Ryle, my studio in Nashville, which he's an absolutely amazing engineer. I just love him. Kurt had come to me because I had asked him many times, Kurt, I'd like to write a song about Texas because I've been winning so many awards in Texas, and I absolutely love the United States, especially with everything going on today in the world. But I love USA. I love everybody up there. And I told him, I said, I want to write a song to do with Texas, because every time I go there, I'm treated like gold, and, everybody feels like family to me, and Texas sounds absolutely like second home to me now. So he said, okay, so I'll get back to you. He came back a couple of days. He said, listen, I got a song here. He said, I want you to listen to. Maybe you'd like it. And it was Among the Stars. I went, oh my, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Kurt. So he said, okay, whenever you can come up. So I think I went up maybe a month after or something and recorded the song, or it was a month before I went to Texas Sounds, something like that in October. Went up to record the song, and it was the feeling was in. I was said, Kurt, this is absolutely the wording of the song that I wanted. So we got in the studio, recorded the song, put it on radio, hit #1 down in Ireland right away, and all over. I was like, all right, so this is another one. So, yeah, Among the Stars is a really nice song. It even talks about George Strait, and it's funny how it talks about George Strait now recording with Ace in the Hole. So it's a great song. I really love it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun on stage.
Yep. That is fantastic. I'm looking at the cover art for it, and you got a big Texas star behind you, and you're wearing a cowboy hat. Heck, you look like you're from Texas. I didn't know you were from Canada until we start talking. So,
hell yeah, that was what I wanted when I was making my art picture for that song. That was the first thing I thought of. I said I wanted something to do with Texas that resembles Texas, and because when I post up my pictures, when I win in Texas, it's always my Canada flag behind me. So I wanted to give back and put the Texas flag behind me, showing that the song was for Texas. So it came out pretty cool. It was really nice.
It is. It's really cool. Now, I haven't heard this story of how you hooked up with Clarksville Creative Sound, because I've been working with them for quite a bit. They sponsored this program a few times, and so I wasn't sure how you guys hooked up.
Well, it was funny because I have a friend named Brian Moon, which records with Leona Williams as well.
Yeah, I've played him. Mm-hmm.
And Brian is great. Like, Brian and I have been friends for years over here in Canada, and we've done shows together many times. And he approached me. He always loved my music and the way my style of country. And he said, Pam, I have a studio in Nashville that I think you would like, and I let them listen to you, and they absolutely love your voice. And if you'd like to record, they'll just give them a call and set up a meeting. So I was like, okay, sure. But outside the stage, when I'm off the stage, I'm an extremely shy person. Oh, my Lord, I'm very shy making that first phone call or first appearance or something like that. So I'm like, okay, you got to do this, girl. You got to do this. Because any country singer wants to record in Nashville and perform in Texas.
Right.
That is always the way it is. So now it's my chance to record in Nashville.
Nice.
Okay, you got to do this. But, you know, in your mind, like a girl growing up listening to, like, the Grand Ole Opry, the Ryman Auditorium, and then you got the Shotgun Red show. You remember Shotgun Red and all of theirs. So you're sitting there, and you're like, who am I going to be talking to? Is it one of these people, maybe? You never know. Like, I'm from Quebec, Canada. We don't hear this Nashville every day. So I said, oh, okay, just suck it up, Buttercup, and call. So that's what I done. I called, and it was me and Kurt, well, we clicked right away. It was just like a sister and a brother right away. And he said, okay, come on up to the studio. So that's how I met Kurt, with True Brian Moon, which I appreciate, and I'm so happy that he's done this for me. And then it's been friendship ever since that. Now I've been recording with Kurt and traveling on the ACN tour bus, and we're doing all kinds of fun stuff.
That is awesome. Brian's a great guy. I haven't interviewed him yet, but I have played his songs. And Leona Williams, you brought her up. She's been to Branson many times. I've had a sit-down radio interview with one of the theaters here in Branson with her and her son Ron. They're fantastic folks, and we just love us some Leona Williams. And she jokes about being married to Merle Haggard at one time. You know, she said I was one of Hag's nags, and so he was married a few times.
Well, she's absolutely amazing. I perform one of her songs in my shows since last year. You Take Me for Granted, and that was a song that she had written about Merle. So I got up on the stage, and I had spoken to Miss Leona by messenger, and I spoke to her about her song and all that there. So she's all cool with me singing her song, which is great, but that is absolutely one of the prettiest songs she has ever written.
Yeah.
You Take Me for Granted, eh? Oh,
boy, and she's in her 80s now. I think she'll be 82 here pretty soon if she's not already. And she still sings and performs and sounds fantastic on stage. We've seen her live many times.
She is absolutely amazing. And like Brian told me, in studio, she's just as good in studio as what you hear on the record. Like,
she sure is. Well, you are too, my friend. I guarantee you, every time I get a Pam Rooney song, I know it's going to be a great one and a potential hit. Yep.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I've played this song a few times. It's going to kick off the top of the next hour. Country Ain't Country Anymore. Tell us about it.
Well, Country Ain't Country Anymore is a song I wrote a few years back. I was just getting a little tired of, listening to these singers say, I'm a country singer, but it comes out like pop or rock and it's like, well, that's not country. But then yet they're playing this on country radios, and I don't know half of the new artists. Like, seriously, not saying anything bad, but I'm so traditional classic country that I don't know a lot of them. Jelly Roll, I know Jelly Roll, he's great and stuff like that. But it's when they start getting into the awards and, this person won a country award, but I'm thinking, but they're not country.
Right.
But I said, instead of just keep talking about it, because we hear it every day of artists saying that's not country or whatever, I said, I'm just going to write a song about it because I'm just tired of just repeating all the time. So I wrote a song how country ain't country anymore, and, how they should be playing all the classic, and, how it's wannabes, like trying to replace the old country and putting it into their style, and it doesn't even sound like their song. So I just wanted, just to keep it, alive, and to keep the old guys still there so they're never forgotten. So I just wanted to come up with something saying how country is not like it used to be, and it's just sad to see it kind of going away. But lately, I've been seeing the classic countries coming back and very strong. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of this young talent out there that has been on this program that is keeping that traditional country music alive. And I love hearing it. And radio needs to hear it and be playing it too. Don't you agree? That's what I love to do.
That's right. Because, personally, in my opinion, country music tells such a good story, and you don't hear swear words. You don't hear them going on the craziness and foolishness. Everybody could listen to country music. They can't really get offended by it because it's not saying bad words. But I remember I had a song once, The Moose Hunt, actually. At the end of the song, I had a gunshot. Radios couldn't play my song because it had a gunshot at the end.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, this is crazy. But then you'll hear other songs, like the new country, and they come up with all kinds of ridiculous words and swearing and whatever is said into the song, but yet that can be played. So that's like coming back to country ain't country anymore.
Yeah.
That was another reason. It's just like, I don't know. It's just how I felt, I guess. But
Just a lot different now, isn't it?
it really is. It really is. Especially like to the older people, like my parents, growing up listening to like Smiley Bates and Roy Acuff and all the goodies. And then they're hearing like Jelly Roll. My dad said, "What is a Jelly Roll?"
Yeah, I know. I eat one of those occasionally myself.
So you have to explain to them, "No, Dad, that's the new country."
Oh, we have a shabuzi now in the world of country music. So.
There's all kinds. But everybody. I guess every singer-songwriter has their own style and way of doing it. But I'm just the classic style, and I'm going to continue being this way. And the new song, I got a few new songs that's coming out, even talks about the Grand Ole Opry. So, it's just
absolutely
keep the old styles still alive.
Well, that's how you end up among the stars, and that's the song we're going to play next. But we want to go out with a bang, too, since they don't allow gunshots. We're going to go out with a bang. Tell us where folks can find Pamela Rooney on social media.
They can find me anywhere, pretty much. I'm, from music-wise, I'm all over the internet. You can go to PamelaRooney.com. I have a new webpage that's been starting to be fixed up there recently. Facebook, you can write me on Facebook if you want CDs or USB keys. I have new merch that's going to be coming out soon, new sweaters coming out. So you can find me pretty much on all media. My songs are playing all over the world, internationally. And don't be shy to write me. If you guys got a question, even about my song, Shadows on the Ice, or whatever you're feeling, don't be shy, because, there's other people out there that's ready to listen, because I needed someone to listen to, and I'll be there ready to listen to others as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for doing this, Pamela. And you found me several years ago. We've had a great time tonight. Thank you for the music, for the stories, and you will be in our thoughts and prayers, young lady. Thank you for doing it.
And thank you so much for taking the time with me, Tim.
You are welcome. We're going to play Among the Stars, and then Country Isn't Country Anymore, or Country Ain't Country Anymore, from Pamela Rooney on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Will heaven have a jukebox in the corner, playing country music all night long? Will there be a band of angels playing western swing, with George Strait singing right or wrong? If heaven is anything like Texas, with fiddles and a crying steel guitar, there's cowboys and cowgirls on the dance floor. Oh, I wanna be up there among the
best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
She's on the stage and she's playing another Merlin and some Waylon. She is country like country used to be. So raise your glass and join the party. She's not done, she'll sing some Johnny. Country music is deep in her soul. Oh, country ain't country like it used to be. They're trying to replace it with wannabes. So bring back those legends just like before. 'Cause country ain't country anymore. Well, Hank knew what he was saying. He and the boys were all night playing. I'm so lonesome, I could just cry. Oh, the music bleeds emotions, anecdotes and notions. Country music never tells lies. Whoa, country ain't country like it used to be. They're trying to replace it with wannabes. So bring back those legends just like before. 'Cause country ain't country anymore. So bring back those legends just like before. 'Cause country ain't country anymore.
Her name is Pamela Rooney, great country music artist, traditional country song right there. Country ain't country anymore. And I'll tell you what, she is from Canada, north of the border. Looks like she could be from Texas at any moment. So we'll see if we can't get her down here in the U.S. And if you ever come to Branson, Pamela, be sure to look me up. It'd be great to get together with you and meet you in the live show capital of the world. You can go to my TikTok right now at Tim Kelly in there. Pamela Rooney's hanging out over here tonight and checking out all of the great family that we have in here, and everybody's giving her a like and a follow and making great comments about her great music, and they love the interview as well. After this live show is over in a little over an hour, we're going to put it in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to hour number 3 of the show. It is Triple Play Thursday tonight. That means every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played all show long, and we're going to kick it off with a gentleman making his debut tonight on this particular program with a great song called Tea Leaves Town. His name is Brian Glover. Brian Glover Music on social media on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
He said, she said, it's all over the news. Grapevine's working overtime, you've heard they're gonna lose. Rolling up their sleeves and it's finally going down. They've got a million little schemes and they're headed out of town. Packing up their bags and they're heading out west. The cup is overturning, gotta run before they get it off their chest. When not getting strange. It'd be weird if you had your own life, but you don't, so the drama keeps you wondering why. Yeah. When the team leaves town, you know there's something going down, but you don't know what 20 questions about. Staring at a wall, wondering what's it all about, but there's no way of knowing, and you're trying to figure out how to tip that cup when it's in another town. When you're thirsty for the latest, but you gotta try 'em out. It's so thick you can taste it, but you can't lick it out. When the tea leaves town. Spill it out. I need it now. Order it to go. You just want a little sip. Tea leaf in the water, even if it's just the tip. Yeah, come on, let me know. I just really need some news. Something's going down and I'm living these blues. 'Cause when the tea leaves town, you know there's something going down, but you don't know what 20 questions have found. Staring at a wall, wondering what's it all about, but there's no way of knowing, and you're trying to figure out how to tip that cup when it's in another town. When you're thirsty for the latest, but you gotta try 'em out. It's so thick you can taste it, but you can't get it out. When the tea leaves town. When the tea leaves town.
Song number 2.
I saw you. You were there inside the room, like an angel or the agent of my doom. We talked and we laughed. You were smiling, I was glad. As I brushed against your arm with my best Kentucky charm. You were everything. Yeah, your love is all I need. Light comes from you till you're glowing back at me. Yeah, you look like an angel, just as perfect as can be. Yeah. And you may be a devil, but right now you're exactly what I need. You look back at me, hanging on to all I say. And I can't help but wonder if my luck's about to change. It's been so long since I found someone I can trust as much. I just can't seem to place this. Is this love or is it lust? It's just dangerous. You were everything. Yeah, your love love is all I need. Light comes from you till you're glowing back at me. Yeah, you look like an angel, just as perfect as can be. Yeah. And you may be a devil, but right now you're exactly what I need. Yeah, you may be a devil, but right now you're exactly what I need.
Once again, his name is Brian Glover. Brian Glover Music on social media is where you can find him. Exactly What I Need and T Leaves Town. Well, one more song from Brian Glover is exactly what I need to complete a triple play on his Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. So here it is. It is called Standing at the Crossroads from Brian Glover on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Here we go again. We're standing at the crossroads. People ask me when, but I tell them that I just don't know. Oh, I don't know where the hell we're going. Even so, we've got to keep on rolling, yeah. Now we're going into great unknowns. Nobody says we're going home. We're standing at the crossroads, standing on the edge, looking out onto these desert roads. We've traveled all around, just another dog and pony show. Feel the fire from the darkness. Nobody knows this crazy rush but us. With strangers trying to hunt us down to satisfy some crazy lust. Call it what you will, it's really all the same, you see. Religion, occupation, just a part of our reality. Another day is nearly done. I stand ready at my gun for another deadly possibility. Keep on rolling, yeah. Now we're going into great unknowns. Nobody says we're going home. We're standing at the crossroads. Well, crossroads come and crossroads go, and time ticks by, it's going slow. Crawling back towards going home, through darkness, fear, and the unknown, and standing at the crossroads. standing at the crossroads. People ask me when, but I don't know when we're coming home.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Kelly Miller Music. Find Kelly Miller Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on all major music streaming platforms.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
All of my life I've run from you. Every step I took I thought I knew. Chasing dreams that led me far away. But your love was there, it never strayed. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. I tried to fight the way I feel inside, hiding from a love I couldn't find. But every time I thought I'd found my way, your heart was the home I ran from every day. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Maybe love's been chasing me all this time, and I was too afraid to see the signs. But now I know my heart has found the truth. It always led me back to you. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you.
Song number 2.
chest always got me through. But I never felt quite good enough. Always told myself it was too tough. Dreams like mine don't ever last, so I let the years go flying past. Watch others rise, I chill them on, but deep inside I felt so wrong. Wrote down lyrics in a hidden place, too scared to let them see my face. But time don't take away the flame, it just keeps whispering my name. So now I sing with shaky hands, but finally I can take a stand. This isn't for the radio or the flashing lights and the show. It's for the girl I used to be, who dreamed and kept that melody. So if you're feeling left behind, or think you've run out of time, let my song remind your heart it's never too late to start. 'Cause here I am, nearly 46, still chasing down those old guitar licks. And maybe I was slow to start, but I still got the song in my heart.
Her name is Kelly Miller. Kelly Miller Music is where you can find her on social media and on this program. She's hanging out in TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air right now, and she's on the radio as well. Still got the song in me and leading me right back to you. Two great songs, and we're going to play one more from Kelly Miller. But I do want to tell you that she is a sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show. You can find her on my sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And we recently did a great radio interview as well. That one is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com as well. The third song in the triple play for Kelly Miller, her brand new single, it is called Drafted Away. This one's got a great story to it on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
In a tote are the letters my dad wrote, every word laid on the page, every tear, every bit of rage. Grandma read them through her cries, said the pain never truly dies. Her only boy, just 19, drafted off into a war machine. Until that day, he got drafted, taken away. Until that day, he was the same, but he came back with a different name. In her heart, he stayed a boy, but the war had stripped the joy. He got drafted, taken away. Grandma said he changed that day. He grew up on a peaceful farm, never thought he'd face such harm. Chopping wood and feeding cows, had no clue of bombs and body bags. She said he used to laugh so loud, ran through fields without a cloud. Then came boots and battle cries, and the light left his eyes. Until until that day he got drafted, taken away. Until that day he was the same, but he came back with a different name. In her heart he stayed a boy, but the war had stripped the joy. He got drafted, taken away. Grandma said he changed that day. Now I hold the words he penned from the jungle to the end. Ink-stained truths and folded fears, pages soaked with silent tears. Until that day he got drafted, taken away. He came home, but not the same. Grandma wept when she said his name. Now I know what silence means and why he woke up from bad dreams. He got drafted, taken away, and he was never the same.
You're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Here we go, Tim Kelly on your radio. Fresh new country shining through. Indie voices made for you. It's the Tim Kelly Show. Hey! New country's best, let it roll. Indie stars and stories told. Radio interviews, heart and soul. The Tim Kelly Show, where new country takes control.
She told me it was over and I need to move on. She packed her bags, never even said goodbye. Got in my truck and hit the road. Thought Nashville bars could smooth my pain. They say you don't know what you got until it's gone. I believe that is true, 'cause girl, since you've been gone, I've got a new attitude. Gonna drink more beer. I'm gonna flirt with all these pretty girls wearing cowboy boots and cut-off jeans. Found a Broadway honky-tonk. The band was playing Tennessee whiskey. I put a 20 in the tip jar and requested a fast country song. Sipped a few more beers and was thinking, they say you don't know what you got until it's gone. I believe that is true, 'cause girl, since you've been gone, I've got a new attitude. Gonna drink more beer. Gonna flirt with all these pretty girls wearing cowboy boots and cut-off jeans. Headed to another Broadway bar, found a seat between two sexy ladies. Ordered a beer and a shot of JD. The band was playing and we started swaying to that rockin' guitar beat, singing along and telling them stories about my life. I just looked at them with a smile and said, ladies, they say you don't know what you got until it's gone. I believe that is true, 'cause girl, since you've been gone, I've got a new attitude. Gonna drink more beer. Gonna flirt with all these pretty girls wearing cowboy boots, cut off jeans. Yeah, yeah, I sure love those cowboy boots, cut off jeans. Nothing better than girls, cowboy boots, cut off jeans.
ink on my coffee cup. Old blue hoodie hanging by the door. Said you needed something bigger than this town. I just shrugged and stared down at the floor. I laughed it off, told the boys I'm fine. Hit that bar like I was 17. Thought I traded you for Friday nights and neon on my faded jeans. They say you don't know what you got till it's gone, and I believe that's true. It cuts clean through. Girl, since you left, I've got a happy life, sleeping all alone in a king-size bed. Nobody stealing all the covers at night. Yeah, ever since you walked out on me, it's just me, my dog, this old TV. I've got a happy life, at least that's what I keep telling me. I can leave the dishes in the sink all week. Ain't gotta hear you fuss about my truck. I can spend my paycheck how I want. Nobody's saying that I'm messing up. I can crank that game up way too loud, eat cold pizza, drink warm beer. Funny how this perfect little life feels emptier with every year. They say you don't know what you got till it's gone, and I believe that's true. Now I see it clear. 'Cause girl, since you left, I've got a happy life, sleeping all alone in a king-size bed. Nobody stealing all the covers at night. Yeah, ever since you walked out on me, it's just me, my dog, this old TV. I've got a happy life. That's what I keep telling me. Yeah, I can do whatever I want, but it don't feel right. Every little freedom I've got just reminds me of those nights. They say you don't know what you got till it's gone, and I believe that's true. I'm living proof. 'Cause girl, since you left, I've got a happy life, sleeping all alone in a king-size bed. Talking to your side like you're walking. Yeah, ever since you walked out on me, it's just me, my dog, this old TV. I've got a happy life, but it sure ain't the life I dream. Just your boots, your cut-off jeans, hanging where your heart used to be.
His name is Rick Stone. I got 3 brand new songs from him this week, so why not put him on Triple Play Thursday? That is called Got a Happy Life, and I'll tell you what, I love that song. That's got a great vibe to it and some great lyrics. Cowboy Boots and Cut-Off Jeans before that, and the third one to complete the Triple Play for Rick Stone, who is currently hanging out in my YouTube channel at KICR Indie Country Radio. You can go over there, say hello to Rick Stone. The third one is called Her Memory on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Same old student, same card name. I trace our initials like I'm to blame. Neon's buzzing, but I just see June. That summer dress twirling in this smoky room. I'm in this bar, pouring whiskey down, trying to drown what keeps hanging around. Every shot burns, but it won't set me free. Her memory is all she left for me. Yeah, her memory is all she left for me. Friends say call, they say head home, but this cracked glass comfort feels less like alone. Her laugh on checking my phone for a text I won't find. I'm in this bar, pouring whiskey down, trying to drown what keeps hanging around. Every shot burns, but it won't set me free. Her memory is all she left for me. Yeah, her memory is all she left for me. If forgetting was easy, I'd be sleeping by now, but I'm stuck in the doorway where she walked out. So I'm in this bar, pouring whiskey down, chasing a ghost through this worn out town. Every shot burns, but it won't set me free. Her memory is all she left for me. Her memory is all she left for me. Just her memory, her memory, her memory.
This is Beverly Brown Sims, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
I don't know the steps, but I keep moving and just pretend. Cowboy to my left tips his hat and takes my hand. Cowgirls come and go. This ain't my first rodeo. Said okay, let's give it a try. Move to the rhythm or get in line. Dancing through the night, now or never, it's your time. If I want them, they only get a shot. I ain't talking tequila on the rocks. Might be the one you're losing. So go, 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 keep moving.
to the songs that you were playing, all the hints that you were giving. How could I not hear it when you couldn't look me in the eyes? All the lies that you would hide, how could I not see it? When I touch you, you get tense, acting all guilty and distant. How could I not feel it inside? I should've known better than believing all your lies. But now I'm coming back to my senses. Yeah, the high you gave me wasn't worth the misery. And now you're living with the consequences. How's it feel to only know me as a memory? But now I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. All the times all my friends told me to listen, told me about your reputation, but I didn't wanna hear them, no. 'Cause you were everything I thought I needed. Looking back, you're so conceited. I was blind, but now I see it. When I kiss you, I couldn't taste your love. I think I've had enough of all of the above. And yeah, I'm ready to leave it all behind. Now I know better than believing all your lies. And I'm coming back to my senses. Yeah, the high you gave me wasn't worth the misery. And now you're living with the consequences. How's it feel to only know me as a memory? But now I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. You know what doesn't make sense is how you said you love me. Now I'm building up my fences. I'm coming back to my senses. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you're living with the consequences, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm coming back to my senses. Yeah, the high you gave me wasn't worth the misery. You're living with the consequences, darling. How's it feel to only know me as a memory? But now I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. Oh, I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back to my senses.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday. Her name is Claire Montgomery. Claire is C-L-A-R-E. There is no I in Claire. C-L-A-R-E. Claire Montgomery. Give her a like and a follow and tell her you heard these three great songs of hers on tonight's Tim Kelly Show. Keep moving, and that song is called Back to My Senses. And Claire Montgomery and I will be doing a great radio interview coming up in the very near future. You can check out again my full live radio interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. One more song from Claire Montgomery. It is entitled You Make Me Love Love Songs Again on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I can listen to the radio without skipping that song. It's unforgettable when that King Cole comes on. 'Cause when it comes to my favorite part of being with you, it's not the roses or the glass of wine. It's the fact that you make me love love songs again. My heart is racing with the wind. To every touch and every smile, I feel it with every mile. There's light around the bend.
You make me love, love songs again. Make me love, love songs again. I can watch a band play without moving along, and everyone will see me dancing on and on and on and on and on. My heart is open as the endless sky, but when I'm feeling blue, there's a moment I hesitate. I'll just think how you make me love, love songs again. My heart is racing with the wind. To every touch and every smile, I feel it with every mile. There's light around the bend. You make me love, love songs again. Make me love, love songs again. I can picture what's ahead of us, unlike anything before. You broke down the walls of my heart. You're everything and more. 'Cause when it comes to my favorite part of being with you, it's not the roses or the glass of wine. It's the fact that you make me love. There's light around the bend. You make me love, love songs again. Make me love, love songs again.
Once again, her name is Claire Montgomery. That is called You Make Me Love, Love Songs Again. I don't know about you guys, but I have loved every song on tonight's Triple Play Thursday. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did as well. Thank you for being a part of it, and I want to thank my special guests, Ava Bentley and Pamela Rooney, for being on the show tonight. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time for a show we call New Music Friday, and my special guest tomorrow night will be Michael Sparger and Paige King Johnson from Nashville, Tennessee. Michael Sparger is from Indiana. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs. We'll play 3 in a row from each of those 2 artists tomorrow night. And everybody else, man, I've got a bunch of artists to debut tomorrow night for New Music Friday. So we'll see you on the radio at that time. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
Put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. country, I'm rock and roll.